Yesterday, after initial lab work, we, represented by UNICEF colleague, will have more to add public health. There's a link between this outbreak and the previous one. If indeed that is confirmed. That event appears to have been a woman who was admitted to hospital around Beni and on discharge had recovered from the original complaint, but on discharge came down with a fever and other symptoms that were clinically consistent with Ebola, and later on 7 of her direct relatives also contracted the disease. We know, for example, that there have been around 20 deaths, but we can't at this stage confirm whether they are all probable or confirmed Ebola cases. We expect, however, that the overall case count will rise in coming days to weeks based on the trajectory of epidemics at this stage in their development. It's good news and it's very bad news. The bad news is that this strain of Ebola carries with it the highest case fatality rate of any of the strains of Ebola, anywhere above 50% and higher according to previous outbreaks. So it's the most deadly variant of the Ebola virus strains that we have. That's the bad news. The good news is that we do have, although it's still an investigational product, a safe and effective vaccine that we were able to deploy last time round. In terms of geographic range, but remember this is still very preliminary. It's going to be a very, very complex operation, as I mentioned earlier, on the scale of degree of difficulty. Trying to extinguish an outbreak of a deadly high-threat pathogen in a war zone reaches the top of any of our scales.